If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
The marquee matchup in South Talladega County tonight is over in Childersburg at John Cox Stadium. Childersburg hosting Talladega. Coach Jonathan Beverly of the Childersburg Tigers joined us this morning. Coach, good morning to you.
Morning.
And of course, Talladega coming to Childersburg, first time in many years that they played. And you're coming in at 2-0. Talladega 1-1. They got a good football team.
They do. Very athletic football team. Very talented. They've got a lot of playmakers out there on the field, and so it's going to be our biggest challenge thus far this year for sure.
Childersburg's defense unscored upon the first two games, and I know that's something that everybody's excited about too with that defense.
We're playing really well on that side of the ball. We're flying to the football. We're tackling well. We've done a good job with takeaways the first couple of ball games, and so that's a big point of emphasis for us to be able to play good defense. And the old saying is defense always shows up. Whether you're home or away, if you can play good defense, you're always going to give yourself a good chance to win the football game.
You talked about last week in your win over TC that you were sluggish in the first half. How do you get off on a good foot tonight?
I think it's important to find a rhythm early. I think it's important, to push the tempo early. Ultimately we have to mix the tempo up, but I think, it may be an advantage for us to maybe push the tempo a little bit early, go at a little bit of a faster pace and kind of, force your way out of maybe a sluggish start. So that's something that we're looking to do tonight. Do
you think, Coach, that the crowd can play a part in Childersburg's success tonight?
Absolutely. I think, especially in high school football, home field advantage is a real thing. And I think, not to put it on anything, because we've got to be able to play well on the road as well. But I think last week, first road game of the year, I think that played a part in maybe a little bit of a sluggish start. I think there's a certain comfort level at home, and I think you feel a little bit different energy at home. When you've got your home crowd behind you, it brings a certain level of energy, and so we definitely need a big crowd tonight.
Childersburg hosting Talladega tonight at John Cox Stadium. Kick at 7 o'clock. Talladega 1-1. Childersburg 2-0. And some guys that continue to play well for Childersburg, and you're going to lean on them tonight.
Absolutely. Defensively, for sure, Terry Thomas, Andrew Chapman, two guys that have done a really good job for us. Zay Youngblood and Daryl Bradford, our two linebackers, have done an extremely good job for us early in the season. Offensively, Austin Douglas continue to get better and better week in and week out. Really getting some good things out of Keyshawn McKinney, one of our receivers that we've really relied on, and kind of an unsung hero, Christian Guerrero, our fullback who is kind of a jack of all trades and done a lot of good things for us. So we need those guys to step up as well as some others because it's going to have to be a team effort tonight.
We're talking with Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School. We'll come back and look at Talladega. The Tigers, as they come to Childersburg tonight, John Cox Stadium. Back in just a minute.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
We believe everybody should have a great night's sleep. That's why you have to check out our Scott Living mattress collection today. Quality, comfort, and a lot of ease. Dream big.
Introducing Scott Living mattresses. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on any Scott Living mattress set, plus 24 months special financing when you buy a Scott Living mattress set. Now is the best time to save up to $1,000 on a Scott Living mattress set.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
We continue our visit with Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School. The opponent tonight, the Talladega Tigers, and in 5A this time last year, but they dropped to 4A, the first region game.
First region game, and it's it's a big game because of the next game, but without a doubt, it's a big game because it's the first region game. And so you always want to start out on the right foot rather, in region play. And so, of course, them being a larger school last year and dropping down, we haven't played in so many years. And so it brings a lot of intrigue to the game. We started out our season against a 5A opponent, which I think kind of helped us, to play a school that was a little bit larger, before playing TC last week. And so, again, a lot of intrigue tonight, but, they're a tough football team. They're a well-coached football team. And like I said earlier, they're probably the most athletic team we've played.
They got some skill too, don't they?
They do. They've got some playmakers that go and get the football. They've got a couple of receivers that they can just, throw it up to and really challenge your DBs. Their quarterback is shifty. He's very elusive. So we've got to do things the right way. But again, we feel very confident with our defense. And right now, tonight, our main focus obviously is to be able to, put some more points on the board and be a little bit more sound on the offensive side of the ball.
Talladega 1-1. They beat Munford last week, and Munford, one of the premier teams in our area year in and year out. A little down this year, but a win for Talladega's got to put a kind of a spark under those guys over there.
Absolutely. I know they probably feel like they're carrying a lot of momentum after a big win last week for them. Probably one of the bigger wins they've had in recent years. And, Munford, regardless of, how many guys they graduated or lost last year, they're still Munford, and Coach Smith is going to continue to do a great job there. So, anytime you can, beat a football team like that, it's going to carry a lot. And, for them, I'm sure it's carrying into this week, and I'm sure they probably had what they feel like was a good week of practice. And again, this is going to be our biggest test. So, we got to be focused going into tonight.
You played TC last Thursday night. Then you had the Labor Day holiday on Monday. Has it affected your schedule as far as work is concerned?
Well, we had a morning practice Monday, which was a little bit different, but I thought it was a really good day for us. I thought our kids were spirited, and I thought Tuesday and Wednesday were really good work days for us. I'm not a huge fan of Thursday night games. But one of the positive things that can come out of it is it does give you a little bit of extra time to prepare, gives you a little bit of extra time to heal from some bumps and bruises. And so, hopefully we've taken advantage of that, and we feel like we have, and I feel like we're prepared for tonight.
A couple of keys to Childersburg's success tonight.
Turnover margin. We definitely got to take it away more than we give it away. And hopefully we don't give it away at all, but we've definitely got to find a way to get some takeaways. When they're a big play offense, you've got to limit possessions, and one of the ways you can limit possessions is by taking the football away. I think special teams will be very big for us tonight. We've got to find a way to get an advantage special teams wise, and then again, rhythm offensively. And then not having drives stall for us, not having drives come up empty, especially when we're in the red zone. And so for us, again, find that rhythm, find a way to get some takeaways, win special teams, and we feel good about it.
And a field stadium wouldn't hurt either, would it?
Oh, absolutely. we need every man, woman, and child in Childersburg there tonight.
All right. Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School, as the Tigers take on Talladega tonight. That is our Donahue Physical Therapy High School game of the week here on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, and TV 24. Thanks to Coach Beverly for being with us this morning. We'll be back right after this.